Yeah, g'day guys. Hey, really excited to release JB Auto Sampler 1.0. This is a device that you can set up to play through a set of notes at different velocities. It'll then record the notes, auto name the saved wave files, and then it'll actually build a Ableton Sampler device for you with all of the new sample files correctly laid out with the correct notes. And there's also a few other nifty features I've built into it as well. So I've always thought that Ableton really needed a good auto sampler. I've played with the one that's included in Native Instruments Maschine software, and it's just such a brilliant idea that you can record to audio and create a sampler device out of an external synth or external VSTs, and basically save a whole bunch of CPU by creating your own sampler device. And in particular, I sort of wanted a device that could do this so I could use the sounds from external VSTs on my Push 3 standalone. So this device will let you build sampler devices and actually do that. So I'll just give you a quick demo. So at the moment, we're sampling this contact instrument at the moment. I'll just call it pad 23. How's that? So just running through, so note on time, this will be the length of time that the MIDI note is on for. And sample time is the total length of the sample time. So if you're recording a pad, you might want a longer note on time, and you might want a longer total sample time as well to catch the end of the pad sound. So let's go, so 4 seconds note on, and then 10 seconds total sample time. So we're sampling from C1 to C6. Now, key stride is the amount of notes in between each sample. So if you're saying 12 semitones, that'll do C1, then C2, then C3, all the way to C6. Now, if you set this to something lower, like every 6 semitones, this will actually sample from C1 every 6 semitones. It will then take another sample. Now, you've got that same setting here, velocity, so you can set the low velocity and the high velocity, and velocity stride. So this is how many velocity steps from the low one to the high one for each sample it will take. If you just want flat velocity, you can set the low to 127, and now you can see the number of samples has dropped to 13. That'll basically just do only 127 velocity. That could be useful for monophonic synths, things that velocity doesn't really matter so much, or velocity won't affect the sound of your instrument. And let's get going. All right, there we go. So I saved pad 23 to the Ableton user library. So I'll just show you in your, this is saved into your sample files, imported. You see pad 23, it's saved all of your samples into your Ableton user library. The preset itself is in presets and in sampler, instruments sampler. There's pad 23, let's try it out. Pretty cool. So anyway, guys, thank you for your interest in my devices. Honestly, I really love it when people let me know how they're using the devices and if they're useful. Also, I'm very open to feedback. If you've got any suggested features or ideas for improvements, please send me an email. Otherwise this device is for sale on my Gumroad, which is jbfx.gumroad.com. Thanks very much. Cheers.